About a year ago, on a chilly December weekend, I was home alone. My girlfriend Helen decided to come over and spend it with me. We planned to cozy up and watch Falling for Christmas on Netflix, just enjoying the festive vibe. We ordered takeout, opened a bottle of wine, and sat by the twinkling Christmas lights in the living room, totally lost in the movie. When we ran out of wine, I decided to pop over to the nearby liquor store, just a 15-minute walk away. While I was chatting with the familiar cashier, my phone started buzzing. It was Helen. I excused myself from the cashier and answered. Helen sounded freaked out, saying she kept hearing weird noises from under the living room, like in the crawl space. I tried to reassure her, saying it was nothing, probably just the wind. She asked me to stay on the phone with her on my way back, so I did. When I got home, Helen was still on the couch with the movie paused. She looked pale and uneasy. She said she was listening out for more sounds. I asked if she heard anything else, but she shook her head no, still looking worried. I told her it was impossible for anything to be there since there's no access to the outside. But then, we both heard a loud thud from below, from the crawl space. It was clear and frightening. I started to wonder if there really was something there. We paused the movie, and I grabbed a flashlight from the closet. I went to the crawl space entrance and did a quick scan. There were boxes everywhere, so any small animal could be hiding. The place smelled like urine, almost confirming something was there. Then I quickly messaged my parents about the situation, telling Dad he'd need to call pest control the next day to handle any hidden critters. As I was about to climb back up the stairs, I heard a noise from the other side of the crawl space. Something had moved, and I panicked, thinking some animal was about to pounce on me. I quickly climbed up, shut the door, and went back to the living room, trying to focus on the movie again. But just when we tried to forget about it, a spine-chilling sound came from the hallway. Our hearts stopped. We tiptoed to the door, peeking out, and saw a shadow moving at the end of the hall in a weird, unnatural way. My hands started to tremble, and Helen turned as white as a sheet. We tried to stay quiet, but the shadow kept coming closer, each step like a weight on our hearts. Then, a deep, hoarse voice broke the silence.
Hello.
We were almost breathless. It dawned on us that this wasn't an animal but a stranger, lurking in our house. We hid in a small room and frantically dialed 911. Waiting for the police felt like an eternity, our hearts pounding out of our chests. When they finally arrived, the stranger was gone. They found a puddle of urine in the crawl space, confirming the smell wasn't my imagination. Someone had been there, probably a homeless person. This whole thing left us in shock and panic. Ever since then, I've never forgotten to lock the door again.